Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Cammy Cam episode of Getting to Know Guest. We got a new guest to the channel, Justin Newkirk right here.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. And I can't wait for you guys to see the videos with Justin. He's pretty personal. He has a good personality as a person. I grew up with you in school and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is the first time you're actually on the Cammy Cam channel, I think, too.
Yeah.
You've been watching my lives probably in the past.
Yeah.
Me doing crazy, stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I've done plenty of stupid shit on the channel. But we're going to get to know Justin a little better. And if you guys don't know me, you guys will probably hear the same answers. So let's go ahead and begin. When you were little, what did you want to be growing up?
I think at first I wanted to be a vet, but I realized like how much schooling and stuff that would take and all of that. And then I remember, I think it was like not too long after watching Titanic, I was like, I want to make movies. And I've kind of like held on to that, just.
So how many films have you ever been a part of the cast on some, or have you been behind the scenes on films?
Yeah, I like to be behind the camera. I don't really like to be on camera, so this is out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I'm not really much into acting. I don't know. I've always wanted to be like a videographer or, just camera operation, which I do camera operation, but not so much for like movies. It's more for like corporate work or music festivals and stuff.
Have you ever thought of doing your own film company and being your own director?
Yeah, actually, that's kind of like the next step in my plan of life. I kind of like went off and I went out to Vegas kind of to build a reputation out there and get into the work that I do now. And I think the next step for me is to come back here, and I've always wanted to do that. But the problem was,
you need connections to do all that.
Yeah, well, out here, it's like I was getting the connections, but I didn't have the money. Now that I'm like out in Vegas, it's like flip-flop. I kind of have like the money, but I don't have the connections, which I could always get. But I just really like the people here a lot. Not that I don't like the people out there, but I already have like people, that I really enjoy working with out here. So I do want to do that. I think that is the next step. And next year, I want to come back here and like start that process. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. And if you guys don't know, what I wanted to be growing up, and they just didn't earn enough, I realized in school, is teachers. I didn't want to be a teacher growing up.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you're working all these hours for crappy pay. It's like, it's not worth it. Even though you love the job, you're not making enough money, I don't think, as a teacher.
I think that's a lot of jobs nowadays,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
And that's terrible.
Yeah. Pay your teachers.
Yes. But so that's what we want to be growing up. Now, what is the craziest or stupidest thing you ever done that you can say on camera? You notice how I said on camera.
On camera. Craziest thing.
I will go first on this.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I haven't really done too much crazy things because in school I was a shy kid. You know this. I always stayed to myself, just minding my own business and just stuff like that. But the craziest thing I've done, probably one of the crazy things, is I remember when I used to work produce in retail. I work retail still, but when I used to work produce in it, I was on a potato flat when they had the little saran wrap around them or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got on it, and someone goes, "You can't jump off that, Superman." And so I jumped off it, and the saran wrap caught my shoe, and my chin went straight to the concrete.
No.
And I had to get 5 stitches that day. I was bleeding at work on my chin onto my shirt or something.
Oh, wow.
And it took one of my coworkers to go, "You need to go get stitches." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Well, you're bleeding." I'm like, "Oh, I don't feel a thing." It must have been adrenaline or something.
Yeah, the adrenaline. But
when I went to go get stitches, I didn't have an issue. But when I went to go get them out, I fainted. The doctor said at urgent care.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it just the tug of the stitches, I guess, affecting my thought process. I'm like, oh shit, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's one of the crazy stories I have.
I have a story about getting stitches. I guess I'll talk about. I have like a scar right here on my finger. I was I was getting in my freezer at the time, and I had a glass in there. Like I kept frozen glasses in my freezer.
Yeah.
And my freezer was too full, so when I opened it, the glass fell out, and it had already hit something and like cracked. Well, my cat-like reflexes, of course, I like reached for it, but it was too late. It all happened so fast. It like fell and then broke and then sliced my finger open on the way down.
Oh.
And same situation, like I didn't feel it right away. So, but like I had a gash like in my finger, and I was like about to go to work. I was already in like my uniform and everything, and I went up to like clean it out, and it hurt so bad because it was like, I mean, it was a pretty big wound. And yeah, like my girlfriend and my mom saw it, and they were like, yeah, you need stitches. Never had stitches in my life, but I was like, I'll at least go to urgent care and see if I do. So it was pretty lame. I went down there and like I had it wrapped up. Like, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I had it wrapped up as much as I could. And I got down there, and of course they gave me like, I was like, oh, I think I might need stitches, but I'm not sure. Well, they took me back. They opened my hand. They told me I do need stitches, and then they sent me back to the like waiting room to fill out the information. I was like, okay. And while I was in there filling that out, there was like a young sick girl that came in after me, and like I have an open wound, and they still took her first. And I mean, she was like a young sick girl, but I was like,
you're bleeding out.
I'm bleeding out. Yeah. So like, I remember they took her in, and I was just like sitting there waiting. And at one point, like I actually started bleeding through like the bandage that I had, and I just went up to the front and was like, "Hey, this is like happening. I think I need to be seen like right away." And they were like, "Oh my gosh, I almost couldn't get the blood to stop." And I'm like, "Okay." Okay, maybe handle it a little. You know,
yeah,
handle it
it's surprising though. It was that urgent. You were bleeding to death. You could have been bleeding to death at that point, and they did not take you back right away or something.
It was crazy.
It's like if you die in a waiting room, well, you'll be good.
Yeah, no, it was. I don't know. After the fact, you know, when she told me like, "Oh, I almost had to like send you up the street because I couldn't get the bleeding to stop," I was just like, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that is really odd that they did not take you back.
Yeah.
That is a crazy story, though. So, lesson told, don't leave a glass in the freezer for a long period of time.
Don't freeze your glasses.
Yeah.
Just put ice in them.
Yeah. Not smart. And don't drop off a potato flat when someone called you Superman, either.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, the next one. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, man. Probably speed, because I'm not very fast. I'd probably get super speed.
You know what superpower would be cool to have? I know it's not really superpower, it's anime, but the instant transmission that Goku has on Dragon Ball Z.
Instant transmission.
The ones that he got from the man.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Remember, he came back to the planet when Trunks beat Mecha Frieza, and he had that, just did this to his head and could be anywhere.
Oh, okay. Like teleportation.
Yeah. Teleportation, basically.
That would be really cool, too.
Yes.
Very convenient.
But yeah, so that would be a cool superpower to have. And this is debatable one, but favorite candy?
Oh, man. Reese's, hands down.
Reese's Cups, yes.
I love peanut butter.
Are the pumpkin Reese's or the whatever?
Oh,
are there
pumpkin
too.
Reese's? Oh, I mean...
During Halloween time, yes.
Pumpkin shit, yeah. I like those in the trees.
Yeah, Reese's, you can't go wrong with.
I love them.
I've had many debatable things when I said that question.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. The next one we'll do is, what is one life lesson you think everyone should know?
I would say I think there's like a lot of judgment in the world today. You know, everybody has opinions on everything, it seems, you know, whether you
Yeah.
ask for them or you don't. And so, advice, I would probably say, like, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you need to share it, you know,
Yeah, that
especially
is
if it's
true.
like kind of a dick thing to say, you
And
know, like,
because that's what I tell my friends all the time. I'm so open minded. I don't care what you believe in, what you do, who you are. It's like you are who you are.
yeah, I'm very much the same way. As long as you're not like hurting people or,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
that's yeah,
anything like
true.
that, like, I don't care.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get a kick out of that? That's just
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I would say, yeah, treat others how you want to be treated. That's exactly what you just said on it.
You just never know what people were like dealing with, you know? So like why bring someone down even more?
Yeah.
Like we're all just trying to get through our day, you know?
And life is just too short, so just go for whatever you want to go for because it's not going to do any good. You just dwelling on it. Go for it.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah, because it's not just going to be handed to you.
No.
And I hate how some of the kids nowadays, not everyone, but there's some people out there that just want to be handed stuff. It's like, you got to earn that, dude. It's like, it doesn't, the world's not going to feel sorry for you and just hand you stuff.
It definitely won't.
Yeah. And the final one we'll do for this getting to know guest is what's the best vacation you ever took and why?
I think when I was like 12 or 13, I went to Aruba. And I didn't even know what Aruba was. I just knew, or I later found out it was like one of the U.S. Virgin Islands. But never been to this place, never heard of it. Besides, like, what is it? That Beach Boys song, Aruba, Jamaica.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But it was so cool from the moment like our resort was crazy. This was a long time ago, probably like 2001 or 2 or even 3 maybe. But I don't know, the resort was really cool. There weren't even doors. Like you would go into this place and just it was all open. I remember the back of it being they had like toucan birds and parrots back there. There was like a pool that had 6 different like levels to like it was just a massive pool and there were like 5 different areas. I don't know, waterfall slides and bars and all that. I of course was like not old enough
How
to
many
drink.
states have you been to?
States? Not many. Not well probably
I've never been to Aruba, so
probably like maybe 10.
maybe 10.
I mean I've driven some states I've just driven through, like Kansas, which
Yeah.
I don't recommend. That's like 9 hours of the same view. And I've driven through it like 4 or 5 times and it's
But Aruba is one of your favorite ones?
Yeah, Aruba was really cool, and I don't remember like what other islands it's down there next to, but I don't know. I went snorkeling on that trip next to a sunken ship. It was like half submerged.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I love the water and the ocean just interests me. So as soon as I like jumped in the water, I remember like looking to my right and seeing just like the windows just covered in like the coral and the algae and everything. And I just thought that was like so surreal and cool to see as like a 11 or 12-year-old.
That is cool.
And like I'm kind of like swimming on the water and dude, you're just seeing like turtles and stuff swim through the ocean has claimed this ship as its own, and it's just really cool to see stuff like that in the ocean, especially because it's like
look at all the other ships out there at the bottom of the ocean we can't really see because they're so deep. It's just crazy how the ocean claims everything that goes in it.
Yeah.
And there's no really recovering it unless you want to spend billions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. You may as well just start over.
Yes. But my favorite vacation, it's kind of torn between Florida, just because of the beaches and the ocean and all that stuff. And then Gatlinburg, just the mountains and the moonshine distilleries. Don't get me started on that. They're pretty cool. Pay $5, you get free samples. You get a $5 reimbursement to get whatever in there.
Really?
Yeah. That's how they do it. You got to pay for your to get for your moonshine samples, $5. They give you a coupon to spend $5 inside there on something. So basically, it's free.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to pay something in there anyway.
Yeah.
So they're real nice down there. They got the Titanic Museum. They got the mini putt-putt golf things. They got a lot of things in Gatlinburg you can't see in a week.
Yeah.
But Florida, you can see a lot of stuff in a week, depending on what areas you go to.
Yeah.
But them are my two favorite places, just because one's the mountains and one deals with the beach and the ocean and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And just palm trees. You don't see palm trees down this way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I used to go to Florida all the time because I had a grandpa that lived out there, and so like I don't know, the first 10 years of my life, that's where we would go is Florida, and it was so cool. Like he had orange trees, you could just go outside and like grab one off the tree and just eat it. I don't know, it was good.
But one of my favorite things to do is whenever I go somewhere, say they have a beach or something, I like getting a jar of sand and shells or something.
Oh yeah.
And bringing it back with me and labeling what area I got it at.
Yeah.
And the date. I already got a little collection going on from at least 4 different areas already in my cabinet. So it's pretty cool.
I like
seeing the different color sand from light to dark.
Yeah. Like super light to...
And one time I brought ocean water back and it's still in there in the jar and it hasn't evaporated.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Do you have sand in too?
Sand and shells, I think, are at the bottom. They came when the wave came. So it was really cool.
Yeah.
I'll show you that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my favorite trips, I should say. So that's basically knowing Justin and me a little better on this very first Getting to Know guest, part 1 with him. And stay tuned for part 2 whenever it's released eventually. But that is Getting to Know guests of Justin a little better. And if you guys don't know me, there you go. Well, I want to thank Justin for being part of the channel.
Oh, yeah.
And I handshake. I throw people off. They go, what? But I want to thank him for being part of the channel and go watch his videos on it when they're posted. That's about it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying any diverse guests and any of the content. That's about it. And that is Justin and Cammy Cam signing out. Peace, guys.